Hello Pixel Gunners, this is your host Morten Høj from Pixel Gun Pro with another English Pixel Gun 3D video. As always, when I'm making English videos, let me start by apologizing if my English sounds a little funny. I am Danish and I am not that good at pronouncing the English word correctly. But I hope you can understand what I am saying. Maybe I'm talking a little slow, but please bear with me. Today, this is the third videos in my new series about how to become a pro. In the first video, we looked at the control settings. In the second video, we looked at choosing your setup. And today we are going to talk about keep on moving. And this is one of the greatest tips if you want to get good at Pixel Gun 3D. Keep on moving. I have recorded some random gameplays here for you. My screen recorder is it's having a glitch, so if you see sometimes the screen jumps a couple of seconds forward in the game, that is why. As always, I only show you full gameplays, no tricks here, nothing with that. I only show you the best gameplays or the sequences of the best gameplays. This is full gameplays. So let us talk about keep moving. I wanted to talk to you a little about when you have finding your right setup, you have to find yourself a favorite weapon. We will take a closer look on that in the next video. But as you can see here, I am right now using the solar power cannon. And that is my primary weapon the next 10 minutes in those games I have recorded for you. As you can see, I move all the time. As you probably know, in Pixel Gun 3D there is a kill cam. That means if I am a sniper and I have found a good sniper spot and I kill you, you can see where I am hiding. So, why do you have to keep on moving? The more you move, the harder it is for other players to hit you. And the more time you die, I only play teamfight, but this goes for all kinds of gameplays, also deathmatch, etc. When you die, your opponent will get a point. So there are several things you can consider when you want to keep on moving. First of all, you need to have weapons with good mobility. It is important when you choose your weapons that you have weapons for all situations. You have a primary weapon for medium range combat, you have a backup weapon if you get out of ammo, you have a melee weapon, you have a special weapon, a sniper weapon for long range distance shots, and a premium weapon. And I think that your premium weapon should be an area damage weapon. And you should also think about, now this is a new game by the way, we are starting here. You should also think about having a wall break weapon like the anti-hero rifle. The mobility means the higher the mobility, the faster you can go. There are several things you can do. For example, you can equip yourself with the Burning Tie Era, the Afro Wig, the Great Samurai Helmet or the King's Crown. They all give you extra movement speed. When it comes down to masks, the Demolition Mask UP2 increases your jump height, and the more you jump around, the harder it is to hit you. You have probably met those players in game that just keep on jumping. They are really impossible to hit. So, in my book, jumping wins over speed anytime. You have also met those melee spammers with their storm hammers, etc. And they have equipped themselves with all the movement increased things in the game, and they just running around. I actually think that they are easier to hit with an area damage weapon than jumpers. So that you have to consider. When it comes down to capes, I use the Demolition Cape UP2 due that I rocket jump a lot. As you can see here in the game, when I rocket jump, it is harder to hit me. But you could also use the Berserker Cape and get more armor. Or you could use the Hitman Cape for a very intense armor regeneration. If you want 5% more speed and 5% more jump height and 5% more damage, you could use the Custom Cape Editor. That's always a good choice if you're using a weapon with a low mobility. When it comes down to boots, it all depends on your weapon choice, but if you're a backup weapon user, you should use maybe the Hitman boots. But no matter what weapon you use, I would say that Stormtrooper boots UP2 and Berserker boots and Ninja Tabby is a good choice due the jump height. And remember, the more you jump, the harder it is to hit you. There are several players that their playstyle, they are finding a good sniper spot and then they are sniping. Some of them is actually pretty dangerous snipers and they can hit almost anything. But if you are jumping around, you are harder to hit. It is easier to predict where you are going when you are running fast than if you jump. In my opinion, that is. As you can see here, I almost never ever stand still. I am always on the move and that makes me much harder to kill. Remember to use the weapons that you find fun. If you get a lot of kills with the Bastion but you don't find it very fun to play with, don't do it. In my opinion, you will get way more kills if you are relaxed and just enjoy the game than if you are intense. We have all tried to be intense with this game and just saying to ourselves, now we're gonna need a lot of kills. That is no good. You have to be relaxed and enjoy the game. And we are going to one more gameplay. I have two gameplays more for you to show you, because keep moving is one of the most important thing in Pixel Gun 3D. I don't get so many kills as some of you, but let me add that I only play for fun. I don't play to win, I play for fun. But if you don't have the Burning Tie era, if you don't have the trophy you need, I get it that you don't play for fun, because I didn't either. I just wanted that Burning Tie era when that update came out. So, when you are using, for example, Berserker boots UP2 and you double jump, you can actually jump, and not all players are aware of this. When you have jumped one time, you can actually jump one more time when you are up in the air. Yes, of course you know that you can do it when you jump normally, but when you rocket jump like I do now, you can jump a second time up in the air. That is pretty cool. So you can actually almost fly from one side of the map to another. And jumping is, in my book, the best way to keep on moving. And the more you move, the harder it is to hit you once again. The higher the mobility on the weapon, remember, the higher the jump. And as you can see, I am always on the move. I never stand still, and I use the plasma releaser. If you have finished the campaign, you could use the Oxbat coat. Compared to the plasma releaser, it doesn't give you self-explosion damage, but then you will miss out on a area damage premium weapon when you are in game. I often use the plasma releaser to get away from my opponents, and this is very, very important. So I use it as an extra push, and as you can see, I use it a lot. With the Demolition Cape UP2, I only take 50% of the actual self damage. So that you should try out. I also use it when I'm against a wall or something like that to get away. And this is a very, very good tip. As you can see there, I have recently only discovered that they are gems in multiplayer now. I think that it takes a kill streak on 10 or something like that, but I haven't noticed that before. When you are using a rocket jumping weapon, you can also rocket jump easily on roofs, on the clouds, in the trees, if you need to hide, if you want to snipe. And you can easily move around in the map. As you can see there, yeah, now I died. That was not so good, but the point was that I was trying to get away very, very quickly using the plasma releaser. So keep on moving. I cannot say this enough. This is so important, and this is why it is very important that you choose weapons with a high mobility. If you don't have weapons with a high mobility, you should spend your gems on some hats or mask that increases your movement speed, or the cape editor is also a good choice. Please remember to like and subscribe to this video. There will be a lot more videos on how to become a pro, and remember that this is only my opinion. Maybe you have another opinion. I would love to hear it in the comments, or if you have some tips and tricks for future videos, please let me know, and I will of course give you credit. At the end of this video, you can see our Twitter and Facebook addresses. Please follow us there. This channel is very new and we don't have a lot of followers on Twitter or Facebook. It would be awesome to get some more. We also have our Pixel Gun 3D forums. I will put a link in the description, and you are always welcome if you need any help. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and keep on moving, Pixel Gunners. Have a nice day.